Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. With the March update, sniper rifles in Destiny 2 get a decent little buff. The sniper buff includes increased PvE damage by 20% for yellow bar enemies and by 40% for red bar enemies. Additionally, increased precision damage, which now scales with the weapon's rate of fire. It used to be 2.5 times for everything when you critted an enemy. Now it is 3 times for the low rate of fire, high impact snipers, and 3.5 times at the highest rate of fire, lowest impact sniper. Now essentially what that means is if you have the highest impact, lowest rate of fire sniper, every time you crit an enemy, you're doing 3 times the amount of damage that you would if you bodied that enemy. And lastly, the other two changes are increased aim assist and increased inventory, allowing more reserve ammo to be stored. Now it's worth noting that reduced flinch was originally supposed to be in the sandbox update, but alas, it will now be deployed in the May update with expansion 2. So all that being said, the question now is, are snipers good? And the answer is a reluctant, yeah, kinda. You see, snipers were really popular in Destiny 1 because they were a great source of DPS. DPS, of course, means damage per second, which is not to be confused with impact. Impact is how much damage you do every time you shoot an enemy. Damage per second is how much damage you can do in the shortest amount of time. Now that being said, if you ever raided in Destiny 1, chances are, at one point or another, you used Black Spindle. Black Spindle was a high-impact sniper rifle that had a very unique perk called White Nail that every time you landed your precisions 3 in a row, it would completely refill your magazine. Meaning, if you could hit nothing but precision shots, you never had to reload. You could put all 16, 17, 18, however many bullets that gun held, into your boss without having to stop shooting. And as Datto would say, that, my friends, is optimal DPS. So, I wanted to find out which snipers did the best DPS after this sandbox update that we got here in March. So, I've narrowed it down to 3 candidates. They are all 3 high-impact snipers. I will look at other snipers later, but right now we're talking high-impact. Let's jump right in. And I'm actually going to start with the newest sniper in the game, the Silicon Neuroma. The Silicon Neuroma can hold 17 rounds, whereas most of the other high-impact snipers can only hold 16, but the reason that this one is on my list is because for a high-impact sniper, it actually has really good stability and really good reload speed. So going back to DPS, you're going to be able to land those precisions a lot easier thanks to the added stability, and you're going to be able to reload a little bit quicker thanks to its base reload speed. All around, decent PvE sniper. My next pick is going to be the Long Walk sniper rifle that you can get from Trials of Osiris. Now this one's good for a few reasons. Number one, we have good stability for a high impact, we also have good reload speed, but with the added benefits of quick draw, slide shot, or outlaw, you actually have a pretty solid sniper. Slide shot is an underrated perk. If you're into a boss fight and you have some room to move, you can quickly put 2 more rounds in your magazine by simply sliding instead of taking the time to reload. Pretty good. And my number 1 DPS sniper is the Maestro 46 sniper rifle. The reason that this is my number 1 is because it comes with extended mag and triple tap. Extended mag bumping your magazine up to 4 shots, and triple tap extending that even further to 5 shots before you have to reload. Now while the Maestro 46 has lower base stability and lower base reload speed than the first 2 snipers we looked at, the fact that you can get essentially 5 shots off before you have to reload just makes it invaluable for DPS. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Maestro 46 in action. So I chose to test these snipers on the walker tank that spawns during the public event. The reason being is because there are several very easy to hit crit spots that are going to give me really good data and feedback. And as you can see, each time I fire a round into the leg of this walker tank, it's doing 1,364 damage. Now that is not my DPS. My DPS is how much I do throughout the entire course of my magazine and how quickly I can get that magazine into that enemy. However, yesterday I made a video showcasing the Tarantula linear fusion rifle. Linear fusion rifles are very solid right now, and the Tarantula on this very same walker tank was doing around 1,500 to the leg per shot. So what that means is the Tarantula definitely has higher impact per round. However, the Tarantula has a slower rate of fire, and with a 14-round magazine and a 4-round clip, that means that I'm going to have to reload 4 times before I can put every single round into that walker tank. With the Maestro, however, I get 2 extra shots with the 16-round magazine, and I would have to reload 3 times and then 1 extra time, but only for 1 bullet, so I'm not really counting that one, to put every single round into this thing. Now, because it has extended mag, because it has triple tap, and because I have to reload less and I can get these shots off faster, the Maestro actually has higher DPS than the Tarantula does. But, like I said, the Tarantula is going to be the harder hitting of the two in terms of actual impact per shot. So basically what all this means is, let's say that you're doing a strike where you can just kind of stand still and you don't have to run around a lot, it's not time-based. Tarantula is probably going to be the better option. However, in things like the Raid, where you have a short window for damage, the Maestro 46 is going to be the better option of the two. So all that being said, now it's that time of the video where we summarize everything and I give you my overall thoughts. With the latest changes to the sandbox, I think snipers are in a much better place. I can actually see myself using the Maestro 46 in something like a Nightfall, something like a Raid, some of the more challenging activities in Destiny. Now that being said, if we still had the Destiny 1 loadout system where I could run a sniper rifle and a rocket launcher, I would always have this equipped. But as it stands right now with Destiny 2's loadout system, sniper rifles are going to be very situational weapons. That being said, I do enjoy sniping, and I will still use this from time to time. Drop a comment in the box below, let me know what you think of snipers after the sandbox update. If you enjoyed this video, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.